Здравствуйте, девчонки и мальчишки! С вами, как всегда, ваша Крануша. Это стрим по игре HOGWARTS LEGACY. Приятного просмотра! Активно пытаюсь понять, как нам попасть вон туда. Понимаю, что ничего не понимаю. Там. Видите? Сейчас туда. А, там Самора. И там туда пока не попадем. Надо с кем-то подраться, что-то там такое. А, логово лунтеленка. Господи, какая прелесть. Хоксмит, нам в Нижний Хоксфилд надо. Если вы видите этот значок на какой-либо локации, наведите на него курсор, чтобы показать все скрытые значки, которые могут находиться в этом месте. Нижний Хоксфилд, это... Давайте до логово лунтеленка добежим. Нам же тут рядом, по идее, да? Да. Ой, далеко бежать-то придется. Жалко, у нас метлы пока нет. Возможно, подеремся с кем-нибудь. Как раз. Вон, эти инцендио надо с кувырком использовать. Это пашечку заодно туда сделаем. Что не запретный лес, в который нельзя ходить. Еще логово чьё-то.
Ревелия.
Потом мы отправимся уже к наш. Знаю.
Ревелия.
Товарищи ночные вроде. Если я не ошибаюсь, то это у нас... Это луковая лунтеленка. А где лунтилет? Пока, видимо, не показывают. Специально. Так, логовая лунтеленка. А там дальше что у нас? Рынок Кору. Давайте мы туда не пойдем. Давайте вот сюда вот и погнали туда уже куда надо. Теперь делаем вот так. Так. Ну и допустим так. Погнали за национой. Так, карта мира. По-моему, не с той стороны вышла. А, да. Ой, моя черешенка. Подойдем сюда, это что-то покажу. Моя кися. Так, сделаем, что ты мне не выключила. А то у меня есть привычка у кошечки. Она, когда запрыгивает погреть свою попушку на системный блок, она вырубает мне компьютер. Ну, все ты смотришь, так сладкий мой пирожочек. Ой, булочка моя сейчас, ребята. Как я ее люблю. Сладкий пирожочек, булочка моя, любимая сладкая. Да. Продолжим.
Revelio.
Насколько я помню, сейчас вот здесь вот можно парочку этих выгребсти. Да, нету. Странно, да. Ну, ничего, сможем вмешаться, это не проблема, не беда. Такая-то тренировка комбинаций. Опа! И скрещенные палочки. Вот это бомба, надо будет после квеста обязательно туда сгонять.
Revelio.
Благополучно не туда куда-то забежала. Ладно, сейчас, извините, ребята. Я быстро постараюсь. Все, погнали. Мы по широкой дуге идем.
Revelio.
Скажу зачем. Точнее, вы увидите зачем.
Revelio.
Прикольно, я так, по-моему, и не бегала по окрестностям в прошлый раз. Вот что лучше было. Все, тогда понятно. Погнали к Нате. Просто Хогвартс по кругу обошли.
Revelio.
Благодаря мне. Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту. Я с горы бегу. Ля-ля-ля. Инструменты смотрителя. Можно было бы предположить, что этот набор инструментов следует заколдовать, чтобы использовать для создания всевозможной мебели для уютной хижины любых, даже самых невероятных размеров. Надо поторговать с кем-то. Давайте сейчас с нами пообщаемся, потом сюда вернемся.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Так, грибы я набрала, эти поганки.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Так, see my friend и так далее и тому подобное. Я торгаша вижу. Местного.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Давай. О чем говорят в городе?
Any whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had enough. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of town.
Пойдем. Кто вы?
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer, but I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Что вы продаете?
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
And what do you have for sale?
Потому что мне надо весь мусор продать.
What can I help you with today?
Максима, рябиновый отвар, сибидурус. Погнали, дядя. На,
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
на. До свидания, дядя.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Так, палочка. А в дом мы пока попасть не можем. Запрыгивай, кись моя. Так, с этим товарищем еще
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
попозже. Ага. Ой, клево. Давайте вернемся к Нате пока что.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
У меня одна вещь,
They
которая
want
нужна.
something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Это отрадно слышать.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your
Revelio.
pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would... far. They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
stupefied!
Now you've done it.
Stop that! Stop it, you...
Now, this has become personal. This is humiliating.
Incendio!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Из-за коллекции вашего руководства появится новый тип врагов. Здесь вы можете получать ценную информацию, как, например, об их уязвимостях.
Perhaps some nice... We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
You will pay for your deed.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Секунду. Пока послушайте, кто такая Прия.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Исследование, как интересно.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Невероятно.
Merlin. Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Это удивительно.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Возьмем немного.
This trunk?
Не против.
Yes,
Revelio.
take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
And what should I do now?
Merlin's bit.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Territory. I am curious about these pyres. Merlin's beard, how beautiful! What a day, I can hardly believe it.
Прикольно.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Здесь надо будет, по-моему,
I beseech
поплавать.
you for some assistance.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Обожаю подводные
Diving into
приключения.
the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more. What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Ваша семья чем-то известна?
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Что такое астролябия?
What exactly is an astrolabe?
Круглая.
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits,
нет, это такая
but
штучка.
it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
Конечно.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere...
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe.
Protego!
It would mean so much to our
Revelio.
family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Показ или как? Вообще-то не так глубоко. А, вот здесь уже глубоко, да, здесь уже дно не видно.
This must be where the Pinch-Smedley family astrolabe is. I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Начинает виднеться, видите? Прикольно. Что они именно тоже продумали. А, сок пьян. Он уже за 50 рублей пытался нас загнать. О, за 150 монет.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Да, но просто так. Да, на, держи.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under... circumstances.
Давайте подождем утра, ребят, потому что... Ладно, не совсем утро. Зачетно смотрится. Простенько, давайте королевку пока оставим. Дальше. Ой. Вообще с ним пока. Вот пока с ним. Тоже снимаем. Определенно. Так, тут 14. Ну, надеваем и все равно можно изменить. Да. Сайная почта. Настало время показать чего-то стоишь на дуэлях. Как знать, может в нашей школе появится новый чемпион. Финальный раунд скрещенных палочек пройдет там же, где обычно. А если тебе нужны тренировки, манекен в твоем распоряжении. Люка. Так, задание. Это мы сейчас возьмем, сделаем. Коллекции. Посмотрим позже. Инвентарь. Все окей, сделаем. Не то немножко, извините. Задание. Так, еще 2 раза и инсендио 2 раза. Мы за тележкой следуем. Давайте посмотрим. Подождать же можно. Давайте ночь на день поменяем и погнали. Во, другое дело. Сейчас мужику скинем все лишние остатки, так сказать.
Hello, Mr. Semi. What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Ну, погнали, ребят.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Да, бежит, конечно, офигеешь.
Revelio. Revelio.
Тишина гибридского черного дракона. Гибрид Игристый черный дракон — это огромная тварь, которая может вырасти до 9 метров в длину. Большая грубая чешуя, принадлежавшая одному из этих драконов, является ценностью Арчи Бикла, которую он хранит в своем тайном убежище. Об этом позднее.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Revelio.
По-моему, мы залагали, ребята.
Revelio. Protego. I should investigate.
Давайте сохранимся и перезайдем. Так, выйти в главное меню. Да-да. Продолжаем.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Merlin himself would be proud. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio!
Новое испытание.
Revelio.
Так спокойно люди гуляют вообще.
An encampment. This must be it.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew?
Potato.
Stupid child! No! I will make...
Ah! How is this happening? I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Anne will regret joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor Arm when we took his cart.
Revelio.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind. You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Hello?
Ah!
Oh.
Potato.
Oh,
Stupid. Incendio.
Up for a bit of dying, are we? You don't think you can defeat me, do you?
Revelio. How many of you are there? Potato.
I won't rest until you're... This is impossible! Keep nothing about dueling!
Potato. Stupid.
Lucky, that's all! No!
Incendio.
And enjoy suffering, do you? If
Potato.
only Ranrock were here to see this! Won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death.
Predictable.
Yes.
This will not go well for you.
Incendio.
You won't survive this, my young friend.
Revelio. What do you have in store for me this time?
You've been paying attention in defense against the dark arts, I see.
Incendio. Levioso. That was quite something. Now, to Freon's carts. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Revelio.
Не прям потеря, но близко к этому.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Все вижу.
Accio. Incendio. Accio.
О, все. Прикольно. Ну все, теперь к этому гоблину, по идее, надо вернуться. По-хорошему, нам еще до западной долины добраться. Тут уж недалеко, наверное. Нет, в следующий раз. Вот так сделаем. Телепортатион. Бежать 500 метров, ребят, ну вы видели, сколько мы бежали, с ума сойти можно.
What are you up to now?
Это эта штучка говорит, каменная. Так, пьев.
Not sure how I'd fare in it.
А, камушки.
I'm afraid I still don't have my cards.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Дайте добежим до... Господи, испугалась. До испытания Мерлина, которое вон там, вот возле Хогвартса.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
запрыгивай, ты же хочешь. Жопку свою не сноси, пожалуйста, мне. Тут ничего.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
Само собой понятно.
Revelio!
Ага. Обратите внимание, в таких пещерах есть вот такие вот входики с кирпичом вот этим в начале. На нем нарисовано, в принципе, стихия, которая нам нужна. Это был огонек. Этот огонек мы подожгли, нарисовали, стало все хорошо. На Гекатше надо вернуться к профессору. Типа нормальной дороги, ребят, да вы чё? Что такое нормальная дорога и... Ладно, возможно, мы сейчас по ней пойдем.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Да.
Revelio!
А мне этот камень надо стащить. Вижу. Пойдет за мной.
Incendio! Accio! Revelio!
Интересно, а заново надо его тащить? Я не против. Я, походу, его сломала. Ребят, что делать? Ага. А заново можно? Как вам сказать? Тогда это все весьма
Revelio!
печально. Давайте попробуем подождать. Если не получится, я лучше загружусь. И заново просто это место пройду.
Revelio!
Да, кажется, нам придется немножко загрузиться. Давайте проверим. По автосейвам далеко ли мы ушли? Если что, загрузим лучше основную игру.
Revelio!
Да, все, вот он камень. Погнали. Дайте я вот это вот все добро внизу разобью сразу тогда. По-хорошему его туда надо оттащить. Ну, вы что, с ума сошли, что ли? Тащить-то буду. Так, здесь мы уже были, ага. Все, погнали за каменюкой. Здесь он в столб не врежется.
Accio!
За мной моя радость.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Ага. Так что нам делать? Понятно, что Хогвартс нам нужен. Древний двор, часовой башни, да. С мальчишкой надо пока пообщаться.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent idea.
На манекене тренируемся.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Nicely done.
Accio! Incendio!
That's it.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Значит, вверху заломано.
Levioso!
Don't shy away now.
Momentum! Defender! Incendio!
Find the wand!
Kafrina.
Act like a winner.
Protego! Expelliarmus! Levioso!
You're better than that!
Protego!
Oh, there goes my way.
Levioso!
Is that all you've got?
Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum!
Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honour.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
The best duelist.
You can't be beat, can you? Lost to a new student.
Shame it's over.
Revelio.
I was just getting started.
Ну, что сказать, молодцы. Так, ключи это только на потом задач профессора Гигатта. Погнали к ней.
Venture, are we?
Давайте на человека себе сделаем, похоже все-таки на студентку. Уже все-таки гриффиндорец.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
Вы учились в Хогвартсе?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Смотри на меня так. Так, ну здесь у нас ключики. Пойдемте на травологию. Ну, как вы поняли, само собой, пешком.
Revelio.
Двери не прогрузились, по-моему. А, да ладно. Фонтан в центральном зале. Богато украшенный фонтан с искусно вырезанными статуями обитателей волшебного мира, в том числе с каменными сиренами, обрамляющими основание фонтана. Не, красиво, реально красиво.
Incendio! Revelio.
All I can say is, it's lucky the boys have their own room.
What's that smell? Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class.
A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Жуть с ружьем.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting.
И все-таки я хочу даже более похожим на студентку ее сделать.
You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest. Dittany's restorative property...
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Revelio.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Удержите, да, поиспользуйте.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
When you grow
Revelio.
up, you bring joy into the world. And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
When I'm
Clopton.
in Hogsmeade, I always pay a visit to Dogweed and Deathcap. Although Madam Green can be a little so you definitely...
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever...
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot.
Как мило с вашей стороны вспомнить, что неудивительно, что могла обожать эти душистые ягоды. Чтобы вы не выращивали, все получается отменного качества от горячавки до ягод. Очень надеюсь, что под вашим руководством моя племянница тоже освоит этот навык. Ленора в вас души не чает, уверена, как и все прочие ученики, с наилучшими пожеланиями, Элеонора Эверли.
Revelio.
I saw an aura upstairs. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Распоряжение даты 31 декабря 1875 года. Вы представляете, за сколько до событий Гарри Поттера? Отправитель, проговорческий центр, тема Корбин и Беркес. В последнее время возле магазина Корбин и Беркес наблюдается нездоровое оживление неурочные часы, особенно после полуночи. К черному ходу доставляют подозрительного вида свертки. С учетом репутации магазина мы решили увеличить число мракоборцев, ведущих наблюдения. Вы входите в их число. Ожидайте дальнейших указаний.
Revelio.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
Так, значок мракоборца профессора Шарпа. Мракоборцы составляют основу правоохранителя системы Министерства магии. Они защищают волшебный мир от всех видов угроз, особенно от темной магии. Этот значок мракоборца принадлежит профессору Шарпу.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents, Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wigan-Weld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wigan-Weld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well, I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this...
Your potion should not be that colour, Miss McDowell. Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Полминутки можно подождать. Феликс можно. Нам стебель водорослей.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Gareth! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Revelio.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
нажать, мне хочется сэр Николас. Давайте сыграем. Помните, у веселого профессора было занятие с катанием этих шаров? Вот будем проходить обязательно. Хочу выиграть. Мне всегда нравилась эта тема. О, против рыжего играем. Который нам лекцию дал большой.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Конечно.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. Nothing to it.
Akio!
That was one for the ages. Akio.
Что-то вообще не умеет играть. Шестый под нужным углом.
Lucky shot. Akio. Try to beat that.
Akio!
Well done. You beat me.
Конечно.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Спасибо. Я так понимаю, пока я буду идти в большой зал, я много чего увижу.
Revelio.
Я бы еще где-то цыкает. Прикольно. Мне реально нравится.
Revelio.
Так, это цепит явно где-то здесь. одиночка 6, 0, 1, 2. Ой, 4, 2. Здесь должно быть 0, а 0 у нас вот это странная сама. Ой, куда я побежал-то, я же не посмотрела. Так, 5, 1, 11, 6, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Вот это кракозябра. Типа хэдкраба. Бежим, бежим. Погнали обратно. Девчонки и мальчишки. Таран-таран-тан. Да. Открыть? Конечно же. Коллекция Мерлина, портреты в рамах, славная шелковая мантия изумрудного цвета. Словно шелковая мантия. Господи, читать разучилась совсем.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
Что, еще одна?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ой, давайте, конечно. 24. 9 минус 24, 15. 15 минус 7, 8. Паук. Так, стоп. А, я не то посчитала. Вот. 11, 0, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Кракозябра в виде дракончиков. Погнали, конечно. Так, движущиеся портреты опять. Пижама цвета морской пены.
Revelio.
Вот этой штуку посмотрим. Так, кафедра в виде совы. Эта заколдованная кафедра служит местом, с которого великие директрисы и директора Хогвартса, а также профессор Блэк выделили его, конечно, обращаются к студентам и профессорам школы. Блин, заколдованный потолок — это тема. Что, так, давайте завершать, наверное. Девчонки и мальчишки. Сохраняемся. Вам спасибо за просмотр. Подписки, лайки, все это сугубо по желанию. Всем всего хорошего и пока-пока.